Good morning, the early shiur. So let's make a summary of Erev Pesach shechal b'Shabbat, the eve of Pesach when it came in Shabbat. So we have two things to remind us. First, we have to make the three seudot like every Shabbat. So Friday night is not a problem because it's not Pesach, it's not Erev Pesach. Usually we recommend to cook everything kosher for Pesach. The meat, the vegetable, not a heavy thing, because it's no time to clean and to watch. So we make the food kosher for Pesach. Only the difference is the bread. We recommend the bread to eat a pita, whatever bread is good, not to leave rest of the bread. Yeah. In the end, we take the plastic tablecloth, together with all garbage and finish. So no chametz here. As the next day, Shabbat, is a little problem. We can eat here chametz till 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock, it's very hard to finish the prayer 12 o'clock and have a lunch chametz. We're not allowed to eat chametz anymore. So what is the solution? We have two options to resolve this situation. The first one is, maybe they recommend the best one, to pray early. Yeah. Nets, many people do Mets. You finish 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then you can make a Seudah Sheniya, the meal with bread, like last night. Yeah? And finish before 11 o'clock. So you make the Seudah with bread, with pita, with challah, whatever you like. Try not to have leftover of chalot. If you have a little bit, you can make it small pieces in the toilet and finish with that. And this is the best one. If not, some people, some community cannot make nets to pray early in Shabbat. Yeah.
Like here.
The people is lazy to wake up early. Small community cannot make two minyanim because the majority of the people doesn't like to come so early. So how I make Seudat Shabbat? For that, Chachamim give us a formula. What is the formula? Is from one side, after 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock, we cannot eat chametz, no bread. All the food is kosher of Pesach already. From other side, you cannot eat matzah. It's Erev Pesach, we're not allowed to eat matzah. Which matzah we're not allowed to eat? Matzah that you make the mitzvah at the night in the Seder with this matzah. So what is the solution? Chacham Ovadia Yosef say that you can cook the matzah with something, they have a test. What is for example, if you make meat for Shabbat or chicken for Shabbat, take out the chicken Friday morning, take out the chicken or the meat or other things, and put the matzah inside the liquid of the sauce of the meat or chicken, and cook it for a couple minutes. Has to be the whole matzah. So in this case, this matzah is not chametz, not for Lubavitch. Lubavitch don't do that. It's called matzah shemruya. You not mix the matzah with liquid. Yeah. Maybe they have a rest of the flour in the matzah, and when we mix it with the liquid, he erase and it's chametz. But it's not halacha, it's chumrah. Only Lubavitch and a couple group make that, but the majority of the Jewish nation, Ashkenaz, Sephardi, Don't care about the flour. Why we say maybe flour stay there? When you put it in the oven, it's so hot. They killed everything. They make it matzah. They baked everything. But Lubavitch and other concern about maybe, okay. So for them, this solution is not good. They have another solution. So Seudah Shniya, you make it with this matzah. This matzah is not good for the seder. Seder to the matzah, fresh, no liquid, no nothing inside, no other taste. So you can make the quantity before Shabbat for your family member. It's not a problem, and you resolve the problem. We not eat bread, chametz. You not eat chametz. You not eat matzah. Any Erev Pesach you're not allowed to eat matzah, and you resolve the problem of the Seudat Shniya of Shabbat, second Seudah of Shabbat, with bread. And you say Birkat Hamazon, because this kind of matzah, it's look like matzah, but the taste is not matzah. You mix it with the sauce of the meat or the chicken, whatever you put there. That's the first thing in Erev Shabbat, in Erev Pesach that is Shabbat. Second things we have to concern or to know is we're not allowed to prepare from Shabbat to Yom Tov. It's a long Shabbat. 10 o'clock, Shabbat over. And then the Yom Tov start, the Seder start, the Chag start. So you are not allowed to prepare nothing from Shabbat to the next holiday. It's not respectful of Shabbat that it became a day of preparation. Yeah? So what we have to do? Two solutions. First solution, Amen. First solution, you prepare everything Friday. Anyway, Friday the kitchen is everything is kosher for Passover. You prepare everything for in advance. Friday, you make kosher the celery. You make kosher from insect, the lettuce and everything. You make the charos and everything. So, everything you prepare before. What about the table? Holiday table. Every family loves the table. It's part of the atmosphere. They decorate them. They make it very nice. So how do that if Shabbat is the eve of Pesach? Easy. You wait when Shabbat over. If not, you prepare before Shabbat, Friday. And you eat Shabbat dinner and lunch in other table. Some people have a 2 dining room. One for big event, one for small event. So many people do one of the option. Again, or you wait after Shabbat is over, 8:10, and then you prepare everything. Meantime, the men come to synagogue, you prepare everything. Or you prepare everything before Shabbat, is the easy way, no pressure. And the table also, and you eat in Shabbat in different area. That's the two solution of two problem could be only when Shabbat is the eve of Pesach. Now,